just like Grandma used to make. Hey Aficionados, Shawn here, and today we've got a very interesting beer from Magnify. This is one of those ones that you see and you kind of just have to try. This is their Grandma's Famous Recipe. It is a sweet potato casserole sour. So this one is an Imperial sour brewed with sweet potatoes, maple syrup, marshmallows, and fall spices. Magnify is definitely not a brewery that's going to shy away from experimenting. And I think most people kind of know Magnify for their IPAs. And while I like their IPAs, I would actually argue that they're a little bit better and a little bit more consistent when it comes to their sours. So I'm actually kind of hopefully optimistic for this one. Let's dig in. Wow. So for the aroma, it kind of smells like your standard kind of like pumpkin style like fall beer. Like you're getting the spices coming through. You're getting like clove, you're getting nutmeg, like allspice, those typical like pumpkin spice blend. But it's got this like leafy kind of like musty fall quality that some of those beers have. The fall kind of beers. But underneath that, when you really dig in, there's this little bit of like sweet potato, like maple syrupy, brown sugary kind of thing. Yeah, when you like really dig in, there's this like underlying desserty quality. Like it almost smells like like a fresh like sweet potato with like some maple syrup and like some cinnamon or brown sugar sprinkled over it. Like that, like sweet potato casserole, like desserty kind of smell. Sweet marshmallowy kind of notes underneath when you really dig in. But on the surface, if you just dip your nose in kind of quick, you just kind of get those classic fall spices. Even like a hint of like a tartness underneath all that. Almost like a tart applesauce kind of thing. Let's get the taste. Cheers. It works. It reminds me of like tart apples with like cinnamon, like a cinnamony kind of applesauce. Marshmallow. Big time, like a sweet marshmallow flavor. The spices, the pumpkin spice, the cinnamon especially coming through, clove, nutmeg a lot, allspice, that typical pumpkin spice blend. Sweet potato, the sweet caramelized, like malty kind of thing, the breadiness. It's even almost got like that's what I'm missing, the maple syrup. It's got that maple syrupy sweetness to it too. And then again, when you combine all those flavors, it makes you think of sweet potato casserole. The tartness is just enough. If it was any more sour, I think it would be off-putting. If it was any less sour, it would just be like a solid, standard kind of fall type of beer. The mouthfeel is really like nothing to write home about. It's like medium to medium light in body with this like light prickly carbonation. I don't actually think I mentioned the ABV in the beginning, but it's 8%. And you can tell that's a little bit of like a bigger sour ale. It drinks like a little bit of a bigger beer. The spices work really nice with the tartness. Wow. It finishes up with more of the spice character. With the tartness. A little bit of that like leafy, earthy quality that I mentioned on the aroma. Yeah. Tartness, leafy, earthy, and spices on the finish. Alright, so my final thoughts on Grandma's Favorite Recipe. This one, surprisingly, I'm going to give it an A+. I have to. Everything about this beer works, and I love how kind of daring or kind of brave Magnify is to like put out a beer like this and to just make it work. Like this is one of the best fall style beers that I've ever had. Everything about it works together nicely. The tartness, the spices, the maple syrup, the marshmallow. It's just a fun beer to drink. It's a fun beer to experience. You're not going to find anything else out there like this. Or if you do, it's going to be few and far between. So have any of you guys tried Grandma's Favorite Recipe? What do you think of it? And are there any other kind of soury, pumpkin, spicy beers out there that you think might resemble this or be even better than this? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time, drink responsibly and passionately. Thanks for watching.